So our second race of the day is the Cold Star Sports on 08000 321 handicap steeplechase, 2.5 miles. First out is Harry de Burley for the Cross Fingers partnership. Charlie Hammond is in the saddle for Nick Kent in the pale blue with the darker blue star. Checks on the sleeves, number 4, Harry de Burley. They'll make their way down on the all-weather track and then cross over onto the chase course. 2.5 mile start is just the other side of the second last, so they will pass us 3 times again. Harry de Burley, first horse to head down to the start. Second out will be the outsider of the party, Grow Nasa Grow, for Messrs Winks, O'Mara, Connor and Winfrey. Charlie Price claiming 3, riding for Peter Winks. In the pink colours with the green triple diamond and white sleeves. Number 7 is Be Good to Yourself for Toby Wynn claiming 5 and trainer Chris Kellett. Blythe Stables blue colours with the orange hoop and armlets. Number 2 is the market leader, Limerick Leader. In the white cheek pieces, Dylan Johnston claiming 7, riding for Rose Dobbin. In the colours of the Friday Lions, the yellow with the purple cross belts. Number 5 is Glebe Road for Simon Roberts. Sean Quinlan for trainer John Mackey, dark blue, lighter blue stars and white sleeves. Number 1 is Coup de Bowl for Terry Warner and Tim Sider, running in Terry's colours this afternoon, yellow with the black chevron for Tom Bellamy and Tom George. Number 3 is Fabrique en France for Sean Bowen and Ollie Murphy. Fit or Fat Racing's red colours with the darker epaulets and halved sleeves for number 3, Fabrique en France. 7 runners then heading down towards the starting point for this 2:45 race. Market is headed here by Limerick Leader. Limerick Leader is priced at 11-8. It is then 9-2 for Coup de Bowl, 9-2 Fabrique en France, along with Harry de Burley, 9-1 Glebe Road, 14-1 Be Good to Yourself, and 100-1 outsider is Grow Nasa Grow. Starting time for this race is 2:45. Runners on their way down towards the start. Last opportunity for a bet on our second race. We're now within 2 minutes of the scheduled off time. So Limerick Leader is favourite here on the back of a reappearance second under Dylan Johnston, who rode the horse on that occasion as well. Newcastle had been off for only a couple of months prior to that. Has only won 1 of 14 starts and placed on 7 occasions. That probably is the main cause for concern, is whether Limerick Leader is more of a place getter than a winner, but comes here with most of the other boxes ticked. Outside that, Coup de Bowl, first start for 57 days. Terry Warner colours, sported by Tom Bellamy for Tom George. Coup de Bowl's won once from 11 starts. That was on very different conditions to today, and has run once here when finishing 4th of 11 to Gemirande over today's course and distance. Limerick Leader in the background. Fabrique en France in the red colours in the foreground. Sean Bowen currently 4 ahead, 3 ahead now actually of Brian Hughes, after Brian won the opener. 20-17, long way to go of course, but Fabrique en France was ahead of Grow Nasa Grow, who pulled up in a race here over course and distance. Fabrique en France finishing 3rd to Quid Pro Quo, beaten 9 lengths. No obvious reason why we should step up on that markedly. May just be a question as to whether this is a weaker race than he contested that day. Be Good to Yourself in the blue colours there with the hoop. Be Good to Yourself, winner from 30 starts and 10 placings. So a similar profile to Limerick Leader and a lot more placings than wins. The solitary success came off £4 lower at Huntingdon. He jumped to the left last time over that track. 2 miles generally been where he's campaigned. So main question for him, I think, for Be Good to Yourself, will be whether or not he can last or improve over this 2.5 mile trip, which they haven't seemed to explore to this point. Harry de Burley got rid of the rider last time. That was in a race that also featured Go Nasa Grow. Didn't get any further than the first, so we knew very little about Harry de Burley on that occasion. He, by contrast, has won over 3 miles at the stiff track of Hexham. So whether or not this will be a little bit too sharp, I suppose, is the main cause for concern. As I say, nothing completely standing out here. Glebe Road for John Mackey and Sean Quinlan, stable a bit quiet. Saddle slipped last time out, so can possibly forgive that, but prior to that wasn't in great form. So, flag raised. Flag raised, being called in here. Top of the home run, just moving past that fence. They're off. So away we head. The Cold Star Sports Handicap Steeplechase. Harry de Burley and Be Good to Yourself for the first 2 to show to any advantage. As they're all over it, Harry de Burley got a bit further now than he has done last time out. A reminder from Toby Wynn to Be Good to Yourself. Clearly he felt he didn't apply himself at the first, as Coup de Bol and Harry de Burley are over. In third place, on the inside, the Yellow Jacket of Limerick Leader, the favourite. Fourth, Gros Nasser Gros. Rider just reached down to put back an iron there. In fifth place is Fabrique en France. Then Be Good to Yourself, who's been a bit laboured early on. The back marker, deliberately under restraint at this stage, is Glebe Road. So Coup de Bol has moved through to lead under Tom Bellamy. From in second place, Harry de Burley as they turn away. Pace is a reasonable one. Third is Limerick Leader on the inside of Gros Nasser Gros as they take that turn, carries them towards the back straight. Fabrique en France is next, ahead of Be Good to Yourself, and at the back is Glebe Road, as the leader, Coup de Bol, now straightens up towards four fences in the back straight, last of which is the open ditch, taken twice in all. Coup de Bol towards the third, Harry de Burley over in second. Be Good to Yourself again, just rather lunged at the fence, and his rider, Toby Wynn, having to push along at this comparatively early stage as Coup de Bol leads Harry de Burley over the next fence, and the plain one before the open ditch. So Coup de Bol leads Harry de Burley, Limerick Leader on the inside of Gros Nasser Gros. They're side by side. In fifth place, Fabrique en France. Sixth place is now with Glebe Road, and Be Good to Yourself, who's jumping, has lacked conviction, has as a result dropped right to the back of the seven-strong field and is in danger of losing touch, almost completely actually. Be Good to Yourself is now 20 lengths behind. I'm not 100% sure he's going to continue for that good deal longer, to be honest, as out in front Coup de Bol leads. Harry de Burley races in second place. Third, Gros Nasser Gros on the outside of Limerick Leader. They continue to dispute third place. In fifth place behind these in the red colours, we have Fabrique en France and then Glebe Road. And Be Good to Yourself is now tailed off. Remains to be seen whether he will take the next fence up the home straight. Coup de Bol will, and he's in the lead. Approaching the seventh from Harry de Burley, Gros Nasser Gros, as they make their way towards the next and confirm that that tailed off horse, Be Good to Yourself, did at least take that fence. But I think he's about to pull up at the back. Indeed, he is. So Be Good to Yourself pulls up before fence number 8, as Coup de Bol has the advantage from Harry de Burley. The grey Coup de Bol, Harry de Burley in the blue colours. Gros Nasser Gros white sleeves, and Limerick Leader, who's just popped away behind the leaders and is still under restraint from Dylan Johnston. One that has closed up is Glebe Road in the blue and white colours, still sharing last place, but closer than he was, as the field do pack up here. Fabrique en France in the red colours sharing last place. So the order turning away for the final circuit is Coup de Bol. The grey horse leads by 2 lengths from Harry de Burley. Gros Nasser Gros on the outside of Limerick Leader. They share third place, and sharing fifth at the moment is Glebe Road on the inside of Fabrique en France. Preparing to turn into the back straight. Out in the lead, Coup de Bol. Harry de Burley continues to give chase in second place. Third, Gros Nasser Gros on the inside of him is Limerick Leader, as Coup de Bol approaches the first down the back. Takes it in his stride. Limerick Leader not quite as good as some over that. Coup de Bol from Harry de Burley. Limerick Leader, Gros Nasser Gros, Fabrique en France, and Glebe Road. Harry de Burley into the bottom of that one, and unseating the rider at the back was Gros Nasser Gros. Gros Nasser Gros, hopefully his rider's okay. Prostrate, I think, hopefully more with frustration, as they take that next obstacle. Hope he is okay there. As out in the lead, heading towards the last ditch, Coup de Bol from Harry de Burley. Limerick Leader pulled to the outside is now third. In fourth, Fabrique en France, and a loose horse just threatening to join back in there at an awkward stage. Reminders for Glebe Road. So Coup de Bol, Harry de Burley and Limerick Leader are beginning to extend on here from Fabrique en France as they make the turn back. And still the horse that's struggling at the back is Glebe Road. So runners making their way towards the 3 fences up the home straight. Coup de Bol from Harry de Burley. Limerick Leader's now being ridden along in third place as Coup de Bol just tries to steal away here for Tom Bellamy. In fourth place, Fabrique en France is staying on. 3 from the finish. Coup de Bol approaches the third last. Limerick Leader's gone past Harry de Burley, just threatening to close in, but made a mistake. Fabrique en France yet to get on terms. 2 fences to take. Coup de Bol still keeping on. 4 lengths clear. Coup de Bol is over. In second is Limerick Leader. Third for Harry de Burley. Then behind these, Fabrique en France, as they head down towards the last. And Coup de Bol with a widening advantage here. This is the final obstacle. Mine Made Up for him by Tom Bellamy produces a fine leap and is well clear from Limerick leader. Going to be close for third, Harry de Burlay and Fabrique en France, but it's not close for first. Coup de Bowl driven right out, but Terry Warner and Tim Sider will win by 20 lengths. In second place is Limerick leader. Third goes to Harry de Burlay and fourth to Fabrique en France.